Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is episode 3 of the Guide to 100 Million series. In the previous episode we made ourselves around 13 million. In this episode we're going to learn about what to do with these first 13 million and set up ourselves an actual farm. So we're actually going to set up a basic iron farm. And these are the ingredients that we need to build it. We need 1 industrial smelter, 2 iron totems, 1 coal totem, and 1 industrial chest. Let's get started. So now we actually have to buy these ingredients from a shop. So let's do that first. So you have to click explore and online and join pretty much any shop you want. I'm going to join buy and sell here. And now we're going to find the industrial section. So here we're at someone else's shop and I see the industrial smelter, so I'm gonna buy it. And I can't really find the industrial chest. We could use the input-output chest, but that's more expensive and we don't need it at this point. So we're gonna save our money and buy an industrial chest instead. So I don't think this shop has those. So I'm gonna look in a different shop. I also found a deal for a gilded steel pickaxe, which is even better than the iron or stone pickaxe. And it's pretty cheap right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. And I'm gonna switch out my stone pickaxe for the gilded steel pickaxe. So this is our new pickaxe. And now I'm gonna look for the conveyor belts and the chest that I need. So I found the conveyor belt and it costs $80,000, but I can't really buy the straight conveyor belt here, so I'm gonna actually look for it in a different shop. So I just need the industrial chest now, which I'm gonna look for now. Here it is. So 300,000 is okay, we've got plenty of money. So I'll buy that. And I'm gonna say in the chat, please refill conveyor belt. So I'm gonna buy the conveyor belt now. And now I just need the totems. So I'm actually going to trade for them because very few shops actually have totems. You could also get them from the totem vendor in the hub, but you may not have the mining XP to do that. So I think it's better to trade for them. So I'm just going to strike a deal now. So let's see what I have in my inventory. So I could give away the blue sticky gears. That's what I'm gonna do. Trading 9 blue sticky gears for 2 iron totems and 1 coal totem. And we'll see what deal we get. So I got the deal. I'm gonna accept. And I got the iron and coal totems, and now I have all the ingredients for my iron farm. So I'm gonna actually show you how to set up the iron farm now. So I'm actually gonna set up my iron farm now. So the way you do this is just build out with grass on any side of your island. And now you're gonna get the industrial chest, the smelter, the conveyor belts and the totems that we got, and now you're gonna set them like this. The chest goes last, then the smelter, then the conveyor, and then the coal totem, and then the iron totems actually go on the sides like this. Wait, no, not here. So here and here. So now these totems actually feed this conveyor belt. And now they're gonna drop iron ore and coal on the conveyor belt, which will feed the smelter, which will get iron into the industrial chest. So now we actually have an unlimited supply of iron on our island. So this is our first farm, and it's gonna provide us iron, which we need to craft many basic items. So now you should leave this running for quite a while, and for every 10 iron you get, you're gonna make a furnace. So just now I just got 12 iron from this, and it makes around 2 iron every 10 seconds. So we're gonna get plenty of iron from this, and with every iron you get, you should make a small furnace and then place it here. And we're actually gonna use these, and we don't need the campfire. We're gonna use these today to smelt gold, which we'll mine later. So we're just gonna stick around here and make a bunch of furnaces. So we're just collecting this. You could also do all of the other things on your island, such as farm your fruit and your berries. And you could also cut down your trees with your axe. So I've actually gotten quite a lot of iron. I only sat here for like 5 minutes, and I've made this many furnaces. So we're going to use these to craft gold that we mine on Bufflecore Island. So we're actually going to go to Bufflecore Island right now, and we're going to mine gold over there. So you should do this on a private server. The private servers are free, by the way, in islands. They're really free. So you should just get one and then go on a private server and mine gold on Bufflecore Island, and that will leave your iron farm running while you're there. So I'm here on my private server, and now I'm gonna go to Bufflecore Island. I'm just gonna quickly harvest the iron first. So I'll show you how to get to Bufflecore Island. To get to Bufflecore Island, you first have to go to Slime Island. So you're gonna go to the hub, and then you're gonna head straight for Slime Island, which we all know how to get to. And now that we're here on Slime Island, we're gonna go right through these slimes, right to the portal back here. So we're gonna go right past Slime Island, onto Bufflecore Island. And now over here is the Bufflecore arena, so you could fight these if you'd like to, but where I'm actually gonna go is, I'm actually gonna go to this mine over here. This mine has iron, coal, stone, and gold in it. So we can actually mine these gold rocks, which will make us gold, and we can smelt them, and then we're gonna actually get a ton of money through gold. So just mine these for a while, and notice how I'm getting forging XP as well as mining XP. That's because we're on a private server, and our island is still loaded because we're on a private server. So we're just gonna go around mining this. And sometimes there's these mobs on the island called rock mimics. That's it. So you can just fight these, use a ranged weapon to fight them, no matter what, because they do quite a lot of damage when you get close. And sometimes they're gray, and sometimes they have these yellow dots. The ones with the yellow dots give you gold, since they're gold rock mimics. So they give you a little gold and some basalt. So we're just gonna keep mining. And you don't really have to fight these if they come in the way. You can just dodge them. So there's this area in the mine which has a ton of gold. So I'm just gonna free cam it so I can show you. So this is what it looks like. So basically, the Bufflecore portal, where is it? Yeah, the Bufflecore portal is all the way over here. And we come all the way through this way, and then jump down, and then jump down once more to this area down here. So here you can just keep mining gold and iron. And there's also copper, but copper is quite useless at this point. So there's gold back here. And now that we have a gilded steel pickaxe, we can mine like iron really fast in just a few shots. So after a little bit of mining, I'm back here on my island, and look at how much iron we got over the time. We got 25 iron. So now we're actually going to use some of the coal that we got to smelt the gold. So you can fill up like 10 gold in each and then heat it up with iron or with coal. And it looks like there's some iron in here. So we're just gonna put in a little bit of gold and coal in each one, and then they'll smelt over time. I'm currently unaware of the ratio of coal to gold that we need, but I think it's 1 to 3. So we're just gonna fill in all our gold ore into these. So we're gonna pick it up and we're getting gold now. So now we've got an iron farm here, which is automatic, and we also have a manual gold maker here. So we can just wait for these to smelt, and now we're gonna farm a little bit more wood over here. So you can just farm these things on your island while you wait, and check on these every now and then. So we're getting forging level up pretty quickly. Forging level up is pretty useless, it doesn't really matter, because we can just buy the industrial items that we need. But look at how much iron and gold that we have. So we're just gonna sit here for a while to farm these. So I'm actually gonna fight the Slime King once more and see if we can get some pink gears. So I'm soloing him now, but since I have this weapon, I don't really have to think much because I can easily attack him from range and just move back when he jumps at me. So he's almost dead now. I'm gonna finish him. And I got a green sticky gear, which is okay, it's not bad. So I'm gonna go back to my island now and check how much iron I got. So I got around 15. So now the next thing we're gonna work on is getting some steel mills, because we're gonna need steel pretty soon. So for the basic steel farm, we're gonna need a randomizer, which I'm gonna buy for 500,000 coins. And now we're also gonna need 2 steel mills. So I'm gonna look for those around this area. So I don't think there are steel mills here. Oh wait, here they are. But I can't buy them, it's empty. So I'm gonna go to a different shop to buy steel mills. Let's go to Ultimate Shop. Cat Boss Shop. So I found some steel mills. They cost around 1.6 million, but I can buy 2 of them. So I'm spending my money and I'm buying 2 steel mills. And we're also gonna need some conveyors or stairs. So I'm gonna look for those right now. And stairs are a cheaper option, but they're a little more difficult to use. So I'm gonna see if I can find conveyors here. No, it's empty. So I'm actually gonna buy conveyors here, and I'm waiting for this guy to, okay, done. So I'm gonna buy like 3 of them. Okay. And now the only thing I need is an industrial chest. Or I could actually use stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna use stairs, so I'll show you what to do at my island. So I'm at my island, and I got these steel mills and the randomizer, so I'm gonna show you what to do with these. So what you wanna do is break the chest, and then get some grass and build in front. And you're gonna build forward, and 2 blocks in front of the randomizers, you're gonna build to the right. So just pick up any iron that falls on the floor. And then you're gonna place the randomizer on the intersection here, such that the smelter feeds the randomizer. Now you're gonna place the steel mills like this, and you can actually place a conveyor belt to feed it like that. Or what you can do is actually make all of this 1 block ahead. So what I'm gonna do is place the randomizer here instead. And I'm gonna have a conveyor belt here, and then the steel mills like this, with a conveyor here. And the point of this conveyor belt here is I'm gonna have a coal totem over here, and that's gonna feed coal to the steel mills. So I'm gonna get that coal totem now. So before we do that, I'm actually gonna set up like a staircase design for the steel to fall into. Here and here. So how this will work is that there's gonna be a staircase that connects these 2 steel mills outputs. So there's one that goes down there and one goes down there, and they're gonna get them into 1 chest. So I'm actually doing a trade here for stairs. Oops. Whoa, she's giving a lot. Bro. Okay, she's accepted. Okay. So I'm accepting. I got a bunch of stairs. So I'm gonna actually use these in my steel farm. So at your steel farm, what you wanna build is something like this. It should start at the steel mill, and then there should be space for the steel to drop down. And you should make it around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs long. And then do the same on this side. So start here, and then just keep going down. Then you probably won't have this many stairs, but you can just break the ones down here because they're useless. So now we've gotten like a shared output here. So you can use any block to build like a kind of a bucket for the steel to go into. And make it around 3 blocks down. Also make some barriers on the side out of any block you want to prevent the steel from falling down. And now you're gonna put a conveyor at the bottom that should face any direction. And now you're gonna actually put your industrial chest at the bottom of the conveyor belt. So you can actually cover this up with blocks to prevent the steel from falling out. And make sure you have some blocks on the sides here so that nothing falls out. So now we actually have a steel farm. The only thing that's missing is a coal totem over here, but we can actually buy that from someone at a shop, or we can actually get mining level ups and then buy it from Arius, who is the totem vendor. So I just got the coal totem, so I'm gonna put the coal totem here and the iron totems to the side, and I'm gonna put the other coal totem here. There was some really generous person who gave me a ton of coal totems for the few pink gears. So you can just do trades. You don't really have to buy and sell things. If there's someone in a public lobby who wants to trade with you, that's fine. So now we've got this steel farm set up, and it's a pretty efficient steel farm for beginners. It's a really cheap steel farm, and we're going to be expanding on it. So now that we've had this steel farm, we're also going to set up an AFK wood farm. And doing that is extremely easy. All you need is a little bit of grass and some saplings. So let's get started on that. So I got some grass, so I'm going to build the wood farm now. So the way you do that is you bridge outward a little bit, and then you build like a sideways staircase of grass, like that. Oops. So you're gonna go like that, and you're gonna fill it in on one side. And now you're gonna do the same thing, but mirrored. And now again, you're gonna mirror the same thing on this side. So you're gonna have like a diagonal square, or a circle type of thing. So this is what it should look like at the end. It doesn't matter how far out it goes, it should just look something like that. And then after that, you're gonna get your saplings out. And now you're gonna plant them. Just plant them randomly. But don't plant one in the center. Just avoid the center. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand in the center like this, and we're gonna face sideways. And now we're gonna hold the right arrow key. So I'm holding the right arrow key. And now we're gonna start our auto clicker. And now you can hold the right arrow key physically, or you could put some tape on it, or you could also use like a macro to hold it down. But basically, once these trees grow, we're gonna chop them instantly with our axe or pickaxe. So we're just gonna spin around like this, and they're gonna chop the trees, and we can make income like this. So I'm just gonna buy more saplings to make the farm faster. Okay, so I just got some more saplings, and I'm gonna plant them in my tree farm. So let's just get those out. Saplings are really cheap, by the way. If you wanna buy them, you can just go to Cletus. They're around 25 coins each, I think, or maybe like 50. So I'm just gonna plant a bunch around like this in our tree farm. And now I'm gonna just take the one in the middle, and I'm gonna try to center myself as close to the center as I can. And now I'm gonna align my camera like this, and now I'm gonna turn on my auto clicker. And now I'm gonna get some tape in real life and actually tape it onto the right arrow key. And look at that. So as long as the right arrow key is held down, we have a working tree farm. And you can even get a better axe or pickaxe to make it easier to cut down the trees, which is what I'm gonna do now. So I just went shopping, and I bought some industrial equipment. So I bought a bunch of conveyor belts, I bought a randomizer, and 2 steel mills. So now we're actually gonna upgrade this 1 smelter to 2 steel mill design to a 1 smelter to 4 steel mill design. I actually have one of these designs on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out if you want to. So I just built the steel farm right now. I have a video of it on YouTube, so you can check that out on my channel. But it's a pretty basic farm. It runs on 4 steel mills from 1 smelter, and it combines all of their outputs into 1 chest. So I have this steel farm on right now, and what I'm gonna do is actually auto farm wood with this tree farm. And while I'm auto farming wood, the steel farm's running, so I'm basically auto farming steel and wood at the same time. So we're gonna do this for some time, and we'll see how rich we get by selling the wood and the steel.